You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Miami of Florida women's basketball coach Deuna Hendricks resigned Wednesday after intimate text messages revealed that she and a player were in a relationship, according to the Athletics' Chantel Jennings and Brian Hamilton. The university initially suspended Hendricks on April 20th, the day after Athletics had reportedly discovered 180 text messages between Hendricks, 38, and an unnamed player over an 11-day period. 30 of the messages reportedly were considered intimate and included phrases such as "I love you," "You're my baby," and "I can't wait to squeeze you." More from Athletic. Quote, in one text message exchange with the player, Hendricks referenced a couple who had been married for many years and added, doing this with you openly would be more than ideal. In a text message dated April 9th, Hendricks wrote, today is the day that my girl returns to me, and then notes that the airport will be clear of Miami WBB employees. The player also made intimate comments during the text exchange, including professing her love for Hendricks. The university determined Hendricks' actions did not constitute a violation of Title IX or the university's sexual misconduct protocol per Athletic, but that Hendricks did violate the school policy on consensual relationships between staff members and undergraduate students. Rather than go through a hearing, Hendricks resigned. Quote, I want to thank Miami University and its administration for allowing me to lead this program for the last 4 years. I can't express the amount of gratitude I have for the prestigious institution and its leadership. I also want to thank the Oxford community for the continual love and support. I look forward to the next phase of my career and continue rooting for the Red Hawks. The university reportedly did not disclose Hendricks' reason for her resignation because it stated it wanted to protect the rights to confidentiality under FERPA. Hendricks' resignation letter, which was also obtained by Athletic, included a stipulation that the university will only provide her dates of employment and position she held to future employers, and that Athletic Director David Slayer would not disparage me or make any statements to others that may be considered to be derogatory or detrimental to my good name or reputation. Hendricks went 35 and 80 in 4 years at Miami after she went 125 and 93 in 7 seasons at High Point.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Now, I find this kind of funny that this is able to take place, right? And as again, I'm the type of person that believes in equality. Whatever happens to one should happen to all, right? If you're on the exact same stage as champions, then you should be judged just like other champions. So if this was a male coach who was found out to have done this, I can automatically tell you that heads would roll. People would want him to be fired. Women all over would try to state a variety of things. They would try to dig up all types of information. They would try to look up relationship history, who the person is currently with, and all these other types of things in order for stuff to take place, right? And you would of course have a lot of feminists and things that like of that nature deciding to talk. But the most interesting thing is that when it comes to this story, you don't really see a lot of women talking. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I could swear that what would normally take place is that women would state that, oh, if this was a man, right? Oh, men are always using their position of power in order to get over on women, in order to have some type of control, in order to have some type of power, and all this other type of stuff, right? Because this is a woman of power, because she's a coach. She can control another woman's career. She can say who could play, who's going to be on the bench, who's going to be here, who's going to be there, right? She can make you a starting player or she can make you a bench player for the whole season, right? She also has links to different scouts and talents, agencies, or whatever it is that's directly out there. She could put in a good word for you or she could not put in a good word. She has power. But it's funny that when a man has power, people want to state how detrimental that power is, how evil that power is, right? How that power is going to be used in order to warp the mind, in order to put a woman in a submissive position, and all these other great things, right? That people normally say. But if it's a woman doing the same thing, oh, everybody's silent. Magically, everybody's Stevie Wonder and they can't see what's going on. But again, if this was a man, and he did this exact same thing, and he had text messages, and he was going out with a female player, he was referring to her as this, that, and the third, all types of assumptions will be made. Oh, how old is he? He's about 40 or 50. This college student, this could be his daughter. How disgusting is that? What type of man would sit up there and go after college girls? That's how they would try to determine it. They would call them college girls instead of college women, right? Trying to make it seem even worse, even though these are two adults who made the decision to be in a relationship, even though it will go against the school guidelines and, all other types of things that are taking place. Because we all know that if you have two people that are in a work situation or a scenario where one is in a lead position and one is under that lead position, there's some murky waters there. That person has pull. That person is able to do things that other people are not necessarily able to do. The other person does not have to follow the rules. The other person is going to get promoted, or they're going to end up getting paid more over other people who are actually, working their butts off. And the other thing that I find pretty funny that women can seemingly do is that she was like, you know what? I'm going to resign. Number one. Number two, she was like, well, guess what? I'm going to hand over, some of the messages, but you can only say certain things about me because this is my job at the end of the day. This is my brand, and I am going to go find a job somewhere else. So I'll let you have this, and then, we're good. That's crazy to me. That's 1,000% crazy. So on one hand, we have a male coach that decided that he wanted to step outside of his marriage, and women everywhere wanted to put him on blast and all this other type of stuff as if they actually really cared, which they don't. And then on this end, we have a woman that is in power, that is in a relationship not with a coworker, but with another player. And I'm pretty sure that that will cause issues amongst the team if they find out that, yo, this is what is going on. Because I'm pretty sure other players will start to get jealous. They will start to get envious. They will start to see problems like, yo, coach, um, we see that, you and this other girl, like, yo, y'all in a relationship and she's getting more time than I am. She's getting this, she's getting that. But it's like we're supposed to be a team, and gotta, like I said, that could start to cause issues in the team. That could start to cause fractures and problems, right? That can start to put obstacles there where some people are like, man, I ain't about to put my best foot forward if, this girl that's with the coach is, just gonna be out here doing what it is. She can have it. Y'all can do it. It's cool. Like I said, but everybody want to talk about, oh, nothing's equal out here. Men are always able to do this, that, and the third, and all this. No, what happened to that equality? What happened to that equality? Why is it that this woman of power, who has power over the players, why is she not held to the exact same standard that they want to hold a man up to? That's all I'm saying. If people are so serious about all of this equality and all of these other types of things, then hold these women to the exact same standards. But like I said before, it's all a farce. Women only want equality for certain things. They don't want accountability and responsibility for everything. They just want it for certain things, while men have to deal with the whole brunt of the 100%. So this is again why I do not sign up for the whole belief in equality, because ain't nothing out here equal. That's just what it is. And time again, women will show you that equality does not exist, that it is a farce, that it's just a whole mind game, right? And that's what it is. There's tons of stories out there to further prove that point. where women are at fault, women are doing negative things, women are doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and they're not held to the exact same standards that men are either held at or should be held at. Like I said, I'm tired of this, people skating by and all this other type of stuff, like I said. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment description below.